Guys, I got breaking fucking news. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. But I'm going to put it out like it's true. And if it turns out it's a hoax, I'll put the video on private. Rest in peace, Fedsmoker. Yeah, you heard that right. Rest in peace, Fedsmoker. I got intel that Fedsmoker has passed away at the age of 51. Also known as Conald, his real name, Conald Peterson. Also known as Herksmoker. A bunch of other things. Herc News, Herc Hell, whatever he calls himself. If you don't know who Fedsmoker is, basically he's a guy who travels the country. Claims he was a federal or a state agent with the state of Nebraska. I don't know, he claims. And he goes out and exposes cops, dirty pigs. Drives around the country, mainly the West. Most of the time picking little small towns. Spends a lot of time up in Oregon, Washington, Colorado. He never hit California. Once in a while hit Florida, Texas, other states like New Mexico, my home state of Arizona. He hit Michigan a couple of times. I think he hit Pennsylvania. Anyway, the rumor has it Fedsmoker has passed away on the 25th. Today's the 28th, so it was like 3 days ago. What happened was he was coming out of a Pagosa Springs, Colorado hospital. I don't know, he had heart trouble for a while, and allegedly he, from what I heard, flatlined outside the hospital. He was walking to his car, and he just had a heart attack and dropped dead right there in the parking lot of the hospital. They say they're going to donate his car to charity. They're actually towing his car back to his home state of Nebraska. His sister's getting his dog. I think he had a he had a black bulldog or a pit bull, I think, for a while. But they had to take the dog from him when he got arrested. So he bought another dog. It was like I think it was like a half German Shepherd, half Collie. So I guess his sister's getting his dog. They're towing his car back to from the source that I talked to. He said his car was a mess. Yeah, you can only imagine. Fedsmoker, he I don't know if this is true or not. I've been in contact with some people, and they said he's gone. He passed away on the 25th. So a guy that claims he was Fedsmoker's high school classmate. Fedsmoker was born in North Platte, Nebraska. He grew up in Hall County. He had a warrant for his arrest in Adams County. He moved over to Council Bluffs, Iowa for a while. And he spent a lot of time in Oklahoma. That's where his famous Crown Vic was registered out of. That's not his only Crown Vic. He owned a few of them. I don't know why he preferred a Crown Vic, probably because it looked like a cop car. He had him buffed out and whatever. Sported up. Kind of like I have my Grand Am. Anyway, he had like a metal plate in his back window. Oklahoma police in Oklahoma kept harassing him about it. Fedsmoker, a lot of people hated him because he tortured people from town to town, labeling cops as pigs and chomos and baby rapers, videotaping kids, videotaping elderly, making fun of people's deaths, walking around cemeteries, videotaping people, videotaping schools. A lot of people made videos of him, giving him death threats. There was one guy in Kansas, like a year ago, that said he had no problem going back to prison. He videotaped Fedsmoker outside of a school. He was bitching because the school was on lockdown. That was just one of many people that made videos on this guy. He got some girl up in Oregon arrested he videotaped, I guess, her niece, and the girl come out and tried to drag Fedsmoker out of the car. It was all on camera. Called the girl a fat hog, meth head bitch or something like that. I don't know. No, the girl was from Lebanon, Oregon. The video was out there somewhere. It's happened at a gas station, and I did a little research on that video, and I found out the girl was 38 years old. She got arrested for disorderly conduct and I think assault and battery. So that was just one of many cases where Fedsmoker hit the news. He hit the news a couple of times. He hit the news here about a couple of months ago for videotaping police down in Tulua, a town called Tulua. I think it was down in Mexico or something. No, Colorado. He hit the news a couple of years ago in Sisters, Oregon for videotaping people, calling them baby rapers. He had a warrant out in Colorado for a while, which I think was dismissed. He had a warrant out in Florida from '96, which he evaded for 12 years, arrested in 2008, spent 18 months in prison in Florida. He was cited multiple times in Daytona Beach for trespassing on the beach after hours. He was cited in the state of Missouri for illegally electronic recording somebody, I don't know. He was also cited in Iowa, Council Bluffs, Iowa, for illegally tattooing a minor. Back in 2010, I think it was, maybe 9. So yeah, he's got a criminal rap sheet, including felonies and harassing and shit like that. So a lot of people didn't like him, but rest in peace, Fedsmoker. Got to give, you know, a salute to the Fedsmoker. Rest in peace. Send my condolences to his family, his sister, and anybody else that knew Fedsmoker. He will be missed, and he will be a legend. It's just like me. When I go someday, we're all gonna die. One of these days, I'm not gonna be here, and I'm gonna be a legend on the internet, and people are gonna talk about me for years. And Fedsmoker will be a legend, and we're gonna talk about him for a long time. I might not approve of everything he did, but he was kind of a funny guy, and got to give condolences to the Herksmoker. So, anyway, Fedsmoker Conald Peterson dead at the age of 51.